Thank you for coming today. I would like to introduce Patty Utaro, the Director of the Monroe County Library System.
Welcome, everyone. On behalf of the Monroe County Library System, the Rochester Public Library, and our boards of trustees, I want to personally thank you for attending the Imagine You open house this afternoon. Before I make a brief statement about Teen Central and this project, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some of our favorite library advocates who are here with us today. I apologize in advance if I leave anyone out. We have with us today Monroe County Executive Maggie Brooks. City of Rochester Chief of Staff Jeremy Cooney. Members of the RPL Board of Trustees John Levenheim, Dick Hamilton, and Hans McBride. Sally Snow, Assistant Director for the Monroe County Library System. David Creek, Assistant Director for the Rochester Public Library. Cassie Guthrie, Director of the Pioneer Library System, our neighbors to the east. Mike Berry, Director of the Monroe County Youth Bureau. City Council members Elaine Spall and Carolee Conklin. Thank you all for being here. As most of you know by now, Imagine You was created to link teens, books, media, mentors, and institutional partners throughout the city of Rochester and Monroe County in one dynamic space designed to inspire collaboration and promote creativity. Imagine You has generated a lot of excitement and discussion not only among teens who use this space, but among parents and educators and librarians, as well as policymakers. Library administrators see this project as one more important step in motivating young people to learn and prepare for a career in a globally competitive marketplace. Students engaged with Imagine You can access thousands of books, laptops, and desktop computers, and a variety of software and media creation tools, all of which allow them to stretch their imaginations and develop the required digital media skills for a successful future. By working both in teams and individually with our well-trained staff, students have an opportunity right here at Teen Central to engage in projects that promote critical thinking, creativity, and skills-based learning. Now I'd like to invite County Executive Maggie Brooks to the podium to say a few words.
Congratulations to everyone. This is truly a game changer when it comes to teen learning in Rochester and Monroe County. And I think anybody that walks in there, any teen, would love to have their room set up exactly the same, their room at home set up exactly the same way. You know, this library has a rich history of providing a lot of resources to young adults and young people in this community, but when you mix in those new computers, the music station, the videography, the game area, you have really grabbed their attention, but more importantly, you are helping them prepare to compete in a global economy. That's what we have to teach our kids to do. We have to teach them how to think strategically, be creative, and really embrace what has been the spirit of Rochester and Monroe County throughout its history, innovation and creativity. And through this center, the teens in Rochester will have a chance to capture some of that spirit on their own. You know, as a grandmother now with 2 grandchildren who are younger than 3, I know that learning just doesn't come from books anymore. These kids know, these little babies know their way around the iPad and other electronic devices better than I do. But it's going to take all of that different technology, and the learning will come from all different places in this day and age. So it's very, very important that our libraries follow that trend. Going to a library is more than just taking out a good book, although that's what I do when I come to the library. But our libraries have to change their role. They have to go past just checking out books and helping people find a great book to read. Today's library has to help our young people enhance their education, help them find jobs, and again, help them prepare for careers and a future. So This teen center, another great asset here at the Rochester Central Library, helping teens get on the right path, helping them with skills that they will need that will serve them well throughout their life and throughout their careers. So I'm really thrilled to be here. I'm very, very proud of this library, always have been, always will be. We have one of the most progressive library systems in the state. And I thank Patty for her leadership and her team's leadership and all of the friends and the trustees who are here, because you get it, you really do, and each and every day you work very, very hard to promote this library and make it the best that it can be, and it will pay dividends down the road, and our community will be a better place because of your efforts. So thank you very, very much.
Well, there are a lot of people that have helped make this what it is today. So bear with me as I try to acknowledge everyone that helped us. First of all, the staff here in Teen Central at the Central Library have been on the ground floor of this project from the beginning. We have Melora Miller, Zandy DiMatteo, our dedicated teen service. We have John Hilton, our Safe to Be Smart mentor. Sarah Coley, who is our Safe to Be Smart coordinator. They are dedicated to serving Rochester teens, and they work together to create an engaging space that welcomes teens, helps them with life's challenges of school, work, and encourage them to explore their potential on many levels. Also, the graphics department has worked with our teens on our graphic design on our logo and helped them to create it. Our maintenance staff who helped the lab look great, and everyone else who has supported us at the Central Library. Of course, I also have to thank the Children's Center staff for lending me to Imagine You for the last 2 years. And we also have to thank Patty Utaro, Sally Snow, David Creek, and Bree Harrison. All great library programs stem from the vision and support of library administration. So, they have recognized the impact and importance of this program from the beginning and have made sure that there's room for it to grow over the next several years through the library's reorganization project. We have also had the remarkable opportunity to partner and collaborate with several people from around the city who have brought their unique skills to this project. Kristen Rapp, founder of Art Piece, was with us at the beginning and shared her expertise in working with youth, her knowledge of the artist community, and establishing arts programs. Our video and music mentors, Joe Mangano, Joe is our music producer, and Justin Ortiz, who's probably working behind the camera. They have done such an amazing job of inspiring and empowering the teens. And most days, they have gotten so many teens in here, we can't even fit them all in the room. Also, Animated Studio, Fred Armstrong and Mike Bose designed the animation station. Are they out there? No. And offer workshops for the teens in this space, and you'll see the results of all of their work later. Dennis Drew from Drew Engineering Company is helping us create a professional sound studio. And, of course, most important, the teens of Rochester. It's your creativity, your passion, your ideas that inspire us to keep going and to offer this for you. And it's your future that is the reason that we created Imagine You. So thank you to everyone who helped us make this dream become a reality. And by now some of you may be asking, okay, what is Imagine You? Imagine You builds on teens' interest in technology, motivates them to create, innovate, and become active learners. This technology is accompanied by adults who understand and believe in teens and help them recognize their strengths. Teens are the adults of the future, and today's teens may be tomorrow's mentors. I hope this afternoon you'll be inspired by the creations and the talent which will be showcased later in the Kate Gleason Auditorium. And the projects you will see have been in process for a few months. Just imagine what teens can do in the future. And my last thank you is for Dr. Brian Bailey. Dr. Bailey is from Nazareth College, and we're going to hear from him in just a moment. Dr. Bailey introduced us to the concept of U Media, which became Imagine U. The U Media concept has been a driving force towards empowering teen creativity for the last 2 years. Dr. Bailey met with library staff several years ago and had this amazing idea to develop a space where teens could create movies and enter them into the Rochester Teen Film Festival. Since that time, that idea has grown and expanded into what you see here today. Dr. Bailey, would you please come up and say a few words?
This is a dangerous proposition. I'm a college professor on summer break and you're giving me a microphone. This could turn into a long lecture. Just kidding. This is such a dream come true for a lot of people. A lot of us thought that why not Rochester? When we got the call for proposals from the MacArthur Foundation, we knew that we would have to compete against large cities and large programs, and sometimes we feel like we're small, but we did hear from the MacArthur Foundation on the first round, and we were very close, but we did not get the funding. And we persisted. Our team revised our proposal. We put in a new grant, and we got it. And I still remember 2 Januaries ago when Ned Davis called me and said, hey, guess what? We got it. I was out to dinner with my family, and it was just like a shock. And we always said if we could build this space and provide the tools of production to our young people, they will take it in directions that we can't even imagine. And we also said that if we build it, then we can bring in people to partner with us. We can build partnerships with RIT, Nazareth College, WXXI, our friends from WXXI are here, Animated Studios. We can bring people